Welcome back to the news at 10. The Lagos State Power Reform Program appears to be yielding expected results as an 8.8 megawatts mainland independent power plant has come on stream, a fourth of such projects since 2010. Governor Fashola described the completion of the project as a demonstration of his administration's commitment towards ensuring power availability in the state. He explained that the delivery of democratic dividends to electorates should be seen as a responsibility beyond political affiliation and ethnicity. Our correspondent, Kelvin Obetin, reports.
The mainland power plant is the fourth to be commissioned by the present administration in a space of 3 years, and it's one of several power programs achieved under the Energy Month initiative. Some days ago, Governor Fashola commissioned the State Energy Academy and switched on an 11.8-kilometer public lighting on Ikorodu Road and Murtala Mohammed Way, Yaba. Earlier, Governor Fashola told the gathering that the state government has operated within the limits allowed states and has clearly demonstrated that steady power supply is indeed deliverable to the people.
If the National Assembly wakes up tomorrow and say that every state should take responsibility for generating, for transmitting, and for distributing its own electricity, Lagos State will do so comfortably. So let nobody come and tell us there is no gas, something has happened. It's the gas from overseas. And what we have dared to demonstrate in Lagos is that within the realm of the law, where you allow us to operate, we will show that power can be delivered.
The project has been made possible by the efforts of the State Electricity Board and CET Power.
As a government that takes energy so seriously, we have to be able to plan for the energy needs of every Lagosian, because it's important to us that we have reliable power and sustainable power in Lagos.
The construction of the mainland power plants and the implementation of the entire scope of the EPC works were achieved by said power in less than 1 year from the handover of the site by the Lagos State government.
The mainland plant is powered with natural gas and will serve government and public institutions as well as public facilities, including street lights covering a stretch of 20 kilometers from the old secretariat in Ikeja up to Ikorodu Road, Jibowu to Maryland, Palm Avenue in Mushin, and the government residential area in Ikeja. Kelvin Obetin, Channels Television News. First Bank.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Business News. I am Adeshawa Josh. The Honorable Minister of Power, Professor Chinedu has signed a memorandum of understanding with Chinese company Shandong Power Equipment Company Limited, also known as SPECO. According to a press release made from the Federal Ministry of Power, the agreement, which aims to construct new national grid system, emerged out of the need for competitive transmission capacities. At the ceremony, which held in Abuja, Professor Nebo affirmed his confidence in SPECO as a firm with net worth assets in excess of $38 billion. Meanwhile, SPECO's representative, Ikeja, said the company has what it takes to provide Nigeria with world-class transmission project. And businesses must begin to look for other ways of carrying out their work in order to be able to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. This formed the highlight of the International Sustainability Conference 2014, organized by the First Bank Sustainability Center in conjunction with the Lagos Business School. The keynote address on challenges and opportunities of running businesses in emerging markets was delivered by Professor David Grayson, Director of the Doughty Center for Corporate Social Responsibility, Cranfield University, United Kingdom.
The Honeywell Auditorium of the Lagos Business School played host to an audience interested in the concept of corporate sustainability. The conference is under the auspices of First Bank Sustainability Center in partnership with Lagos Business School.
I'd like to therefore say that we have no regrets whatsoever we have to do it again, we will do it again.
The concept of corporate sustainability, which is being speculated as the next mega trend that will transform the way businesses carry on with their operations, highlight issues such as energy use, community relations, and more. And the partners find it bankable.
This is just one in the series of activities that we have lined up as an institution. And the partnership with the Lagos Business School is a permanent relationship. We already have funded the Sustainability Center. We will continue to do so. So it's not a short-term initiative and it's not a flash in the pan. It's something that we will continue to do. And come next year, it will be another theme, but everything bordering on sustainability.
In trying to survive or in order to eke a living towards the economic activities that you do, can you do those economic activities in such a way that you do not deplete the world of its resources? Can you carry out those economic activities in such a way that not only don't you deplete the world, but that you preserve it for future generations?
The message from the conference is driven home further.
I hope that this summit today will stimulate the business people who are taking part to think about what could I do back in my own business? How could we do things differently, which may be about a new way of developing our products. It may be thinking about, is there a new service that we could provide? So using it as a stimulus for innovation.
For us as businesses, as larger businesses, what our responsibility is to make that link between today and tomorrow, and let people see that if you don't think about tomorrow, then your today is useless.
The conference is done. Will the lessons learned here transform how these participants run their businesses? Only time will tell. Chris Elams, Channels Television News.
Leading oil and gas company Techno Oil Nigeria Limited has relaunched one of its lubricants in Lagos. Now, the event held at the Ilasa Maja Mechanic Village, where mechanical technicians affirmed their conviction that the brand is one that they can rely on. Our correspondent Temple Ashaju reports.
Groups of automobile mechanics at the Ilasa Maja Mechanic Village in Lagos, here to find out what is new about Techno Oil lubricants, a brand they are quite familiar with. In a more informal way, Techno Oil Managing Director Anthony Oyema enlightens the audience on the improvements in one of its major brands, the Ultra XP lubricant.
You fit use this only Ultra XP 2050 for your diesel and for your petrol. You don't need to buy 2 lubricants to use for engine and petrol.
The new Ultra XP was unveiled and the technicians are ready to patronize it.
I recommend it to all mechanics, to everybody. It's very good oil. It's one of the good oil in the market. We have so many good oil in the market that we are partnering with. Techno Oil is one of them.
We are here because Techno Oil maintain the high standard of quality oil, of which that is the same thing Lady Mechanic is also doing.
The Executive Vice Chairman of Techno Oil, Ikeja Obi, provides assurance that the firm will consistently improve on its quality.
This is a product that we launched in the market and it has done so well. Today we've been able to export these products outside the Nigerian shores. We are very passionate about our corporate social responsibility and the service that we provide to our clients.
We want to send this message out there for people to know that what they now have is a product that has been improved tremendously to a different SAE level, from an SAE SJ to an SAE SL. We have to sustain this improvement in the gas. We're building our plants in Lekki. We're coming up with cylinders, building of cylinders, and we're coming up with a whole lot of things, just like we're doing in the lubricants. We're improving day by day.
Techno Oil is a downstream sector energy group. The company is a major producer of premium motor spirits, automotive gas oil, kerosene, and liquefied petroleum gas, LPG. Temple Ashaju, Channels Television News.
And finally tonight, the Nigerian stock market continues to decline for the third session in a row. Now, equities slipped by 0.44% as the financial services stocks weighed down the indicators. For a summary of today's closing figures, here's Bolaji Akinwale.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The depressive sentiment in the equities market continued on Thursday as the loss of confidence in major large and medium cap stocks deepened. The all-share index stripped by 0.44%, leaving the market's capitalization at 12.57 trillion naira. On the gainers chart, Nigeria Brewers added 1 naira 84 kobo to its share price, while Stanbic IBTC and International Brewers joined to make up for the top three advances. The decliners came in with 7-Up losing 15 naira 52 kobo as Lafarge, Wapco and Unilever dropped. Traded volume on the financial services stocks continued to increase as Mansard Insurance and Ecobank Transnational Incorporation transacted over 100 million units of shares. Result savings and loans recorded about 95 million units. At the close of trades, a total of 747.9 million shares were traded in over 3,000 deals. The value was at 5.89 billion naira. And that's it on the Stock Market Report. I am Bolaji Akinwale.
Thanks a lot, Balaji, and that'll be all in business news tonight. The news at 10 continues in a moment.
Still ahead of the news at 10, Confederation of African Football approves Uyo Stadium for next month's 2015 AFCON qualifiers. That will be in sports news. Please join us again.